Playing with the balance, playing with effort, and also finding your focus and your connection to what you're doing right now. Remember to breathe. From here, stay in your plank pose, but drop your chin towards your chest. Push the hands down, let the hips drop a little bit. We call this our introverted plank. Full protraction of the shoulder blades as much as you possibly can. Feel them spreading wide. Lift the space in between them as much as possible. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Back into your normal plank pose. And push into your downward facing dog. As you get into your downward facing dog, instead of walking it out a ton like normal, find a nice stable position. Maybe the heels are lifted, maybe the knees are bent, maybe the legs are straight, heels are grounded, right? One thing that's nice about grounding the heels, if that's accessible for you, is the pose feels like home. It feels a bit more stable, you're a bit more rooted. Full hand, full foot grounding creates a nice connection, 4 points of contact with the floor. A perfect structure, if you will. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. And lower to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the hips land. Set the fingertips up wider than the chest, wider than the mat potentially. Roll shoulders onto back, oscillating cobra pose. Push down and lift up. And exhale, lower. Push down and lift up. Exhale, lower. Push down and lift up. Exhale, lower. Push down and lift up. Exhale, lower. Locust pose. Reach your hands back by your feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the feet up. Stretch through the fingers. Lift through the legs. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, release. Drop an ear to the floor. Let your body rest for a moment. We'll take one more locust pose here. Return to center. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the feet. Lift as much as you can in this moment. May not be your biggest space. Maybe more of a stable space. You're trying to control the place that you're in to the best of your ability. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release. Set the hands as you would to push back into your plank pose to downward facing dog, or child's pose to downward facing dog. Do what serves you best here on the journey. Feel a bit stronger, a bit more stable in this space already. Body's feeling connected, feeling aware. Inhale, lift the right leg up and step right foot to right thumb. Rise onto your fingers, reach the chest out. And just hold here. Try and notice where your pelvis is. Stay strong in the left leg. Lean the heart forward a bit. And then reach your right hand out. Get long through the right arm. Bring your right hand down. Reach your left hand out. Long through the left fingers. Bring the left hand down. This is where it gets tough. Both hands will reach forward. Feel your foundation. Reach the hands out in front of you. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hands to floor. Shorten the stance as you need to. Drop the left heel down, straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Peel the body open, look up towards your left thumb if you would like. But just enjoy the space, enjoy the position. Maybe triangle's not your favorite pose. What can you bring to it? Begin to just consider your own connection to the posture today. Both hands to the floor. Roll onto your left toes. Step the left foot further back. Bend the right knee deeper. So again, longest low lunge you can muster in this moment. Feel like your chest is perfectly parallel with the floor. Tailbone lifting slightly. Pelvis as square to the ground as you can be. And then we'll lift both hands up. It's going to be tough, but stick with it. Reach the hands out. Feel the legs strong, engaged, active, supporting you. Holding. Reaching. Breathing. Hands to the floor. Shorten the stance again. Triangle pose. Excellent work on that hold. Get long through the left hand. Push into the right big toe. Breathe into a lifted side body, side waist. Both hands to the floor. And step back into your downward facing dog. Feel the differences in your right and your left side. Push through the thumbs. Lift heels, bend knees. Step left foot up to left thumb. Rise onto your fingertips. Lean the chest forward. Again, strong in the right leg. Push through the left big toe. Hold your space here. And then reach your left hand out in front of you. Feel the entirety of the left foot anchoring down. Feel the right foot driving energy forward. Bring your left hand to the floor. Lift your right hand up. Reach your right hand out. Try and keep the weight center. It's going to want to lean to that left side. Try and not let that happen. Strong in the right leg. Keep reaching through the right fingers. Right hand to the floor. Sit firmly into your left heel. Drive through the right heel. Lean the chest out. Lift the lower belly. Both hands lift. You've got this. Try and feel your chest parallel with the floor. In fact, take your gaze just past the top of your mat, a foot or so. Try and stay long. Try and feel weight equally distributed between both feet. Of course, it's going to be so hard. The entirety of your leverage is leaning over the left leg, but fight to keep the right foot involved. Trust yourself to stay there. Hands to the floor. Excellent work. Shorten the stance. Straighten the left leg. Your triangle pose. Open the body. Right hand reaches up. And again, you can look down at your toes. You can look up towards your right fingers. Wherever you are, feel the left heel dragging back towards your right heel. Breathing into a more open side body. Coming into your own sense of clarity. Both hands to the floor. Bend your left knee. Wiggle the right foot back as much as you can. Look back at it for a moment and say, go a few inches further. Lean the left knee out. Bring your gaze back past the top line of your mat. Both hands will lift up at the same time. Deepest position. Feel your stability. Feel your strength. Feel rooted. This is a grounding practice. Reach your hands up. Feel firm in your position. Feel strong in your stance. Feel connected to who you are. You're not here for much longer. So be confident in it. Know that you can hold yourself here. Know that you can keep reaching, stabilizing, breathing. Fingers to floor. Find your triangle pose again, shortening the stance as you would like. You'll notice a bit more space as you come into it. Opening the right arm. Pushing into the left heel, dragging it underneath you. Both hands to the floor.